And the last one, the amiable. I consider myself as a team player amiable, but don't let the term team player fool you. You might seem like, oh, this is the best one because all company loves team player. I think the name itself is a little misleading. It makes people like me sound like I play well with people. It's not that. Amiable means that we do not like conflict. Okay, so that's not a bad thing, right? But when you think about it, it's that we sometimes hold our feelings, hold our thoughts, because we don't want to stand up for something that we believe in. That's sort of what team player or amiable means, that we try to play well with other people, not that we naturally play well with other people. Okay, so let's go through this 5 typical characteristics. So kind-hearted people who avoid conflict. I think that's the key point. Try to avoid conflicts. Like, we do not like confrontations. We don't like to fight with other people. So that means that we are kind because we don't want to get into arguments. Okay? And number 2, can blend into any situation well. It's that sometimes we compromise, even though we don't like something, and we just do it anyway. So have you ever got that feelings that your friends ask you, so where do you want to do on the weekends? Okay, where do you want to go for dinners or gatherings or anything? And then your response or my response would be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I can go anywhere. Even though that there are certain things you don't like to eat, even though there are certain things you don't like to do, I wouldn't express that. Okay, I would just follow the rest of the group. So people are happy, then I will be okay. Not particularly happy, but I just follow along. That's what team player in this personality category means. So that makes us easy to blend into the groups. All right. The reason why I'm explaining to you from my personal experience is that I want you to consider that, by understanding yourself, we can tailor our resume. Even there are some qualities that are not as good, you can spin them, you can tweak them to make them sound very good. All right? So don't worry if you feel like there is something that you feel like that could appear as weakness. If you're a good communicator, and that's why I'm here to help you, I want to turn you into a good communicator. I can help you fix the language when you write your resume so you would sound like a professional instead of someone who get pushed around. All right? So let's take a look. Number 3, has difficulty with firm decisions. Of course, that you want people to make decisions so you don't have to make them. So if it comes to you making that decision, it would be very difficult if you are a team player person. And number 4, often love art, music, and poetry. So team players are often the artistic type, okay, or the dreamer, or the romantics. So it's not a bad thing because, people who are more creative in this type of personality. And number 5, highly sensitive. So now, the last one, analytical, they're perceptive. They're sensitive to facts. They're sensitive to informations. And now, team players, they are sensitive to feelings. So that's actually one of a very strong strength that you can showcase in your resume. But of course, that you cannot write something like, I'm a highly sensitive person to your future boss. They wouldn't care for that, okay? So you have to be careful with how you frame your strength in your resume. All right, let's keep going. So now we have 4 personality type that we briefly talked about, because we can get deeper on this, so you would have a full understanding of what kind of person that you really am. But I just want you to briefly think about what type of person that you could be and what type of person that you think you should be. So when you write your resume, you can focus on the personalities, which in a way that you can focus on the strength. That's very important for you to understand that some type of soft skills that you might already possess or you think that you should possess, and we can target on those soft skills.